What? What is going on? What? Hi guys, it is time for the Riverdale musical of season 7. I don't know what to expect for this because I've heard people talking about the script being leaked or something, and then it just is like, it's weird and a weird episode, or it's not good, or I don't know, but I guess we're gonna find out how it went. I'm not watching it live this time because I got really sick last night, so I couldn't watch it live, but I'm watching it now. It's the next morning, and I'm excited to get into it, guys. Just a quick reminder, if you want to watch the uncut reactions to Riverdale, the link at the top of my description will take you to my Patreon, and there you can watch the full uncut episode all together with me, so we can watch the whole episode. It's not just the edited down version that you see on YouTube here. You will also get every single other show that I react to as well, all under one tier. It's not just Riverdale, it's everything. Also, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Help me out, because so many of my viewers, a majority, are not subscribed. If you come back here and you check my videos, give me that subscribe. Be so kind. It's free and it helps me out. But yeah, I'm really excited to get in this episode, guys, and see what I think is gonna happen. I don't know. Let's get into it. Here we go. I guess this is also, all of these are original songs written for this. I don't know. I think it's just like me being so over them playing high school students, but it's like them playing high school students looking like grown adults and then singing about like going to school, and just, it's just something about it is like, oof, it's just not my cup of tea. Senior year. Wait, so there's a time jump? You know what time jump they should do? 2027 or whatever year we're supposed to be in. Aww. Is this supposed to be like for the musical, like their musical in the show? Because how is she still new? Feels like I've done it before. Look into that. Just a little bit. Remember when he just like refused to sing for the show? Now look at him. I'm honestly, oh, this is so cute. I'm honestly surprised that Cole stayed doing the show. Not because of like the breakup or anything like that, but he just like comes off as this like hipster, I'm too cool for this shit type vibe. And I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way. I don't like him just because of other things that happened, but like him as a person, this show, like I couldn't see him watching this show. So I'm surprised that he like was cool with like the direction they took with the show. And everyone loved to be like, oh, everyone hates the show, the actors hate the show. No, they don't. They love the show. And honestly, Cole Sprouse continuing to be on the show when he has this like I'm so Joe Cool vibe to him is proof that they love the show and they love their job. He knows that this is corny, that this is campy, and he continues to do it because he enjoys it. So like I'm just surprised. Not that there's a reason he shouldn't stay on the show, but like I'm surprised that he wanted to for the entirety of the series, because he just strikes me as that type that's like, this is not cool enough. This isn't something I would watch. Because he genuinely seems like he loves the show and loves doing it. Aw, that was so cute. So this is definitely not real then, because Tony is not. I keep wanting to call them Cheerios. She's not a River Vixen. Oh, and guess Cheryl's not either. Misty Reggie, he was like an important part of like every single episode, then all of a sudden he was like gone. Wow. Archie and Jughead interaction for the first time in a million years. Aww. I just realized it's the last Riverdale musical. The very last one. What else am I gonna make fun of and also love at the same time? Oh. Aww.
I decided to write a show about, well, all of us and our lives at Riverdale High.
But Featherhead needs to see a workshop.
You're gonna expose everybody.
I'm the best singer in this damn school.
Fangs is the best singer in the school.
Immediately claps back.
And Cheryl and I aren't here to play glorified chorus girls.
Everyone's going
Period.
to have at least a solo line or
We
two
love
in
that.
closing number, which is all about
At
Wait for it.
Riverdale Writers.
prom night.
In my opinion, there is no lower art form than American musical comedy.
Yeah, I'm gonna back window it too.
Exactly how I think he thinks in real life.
Traditionally, the I Want song in a musical tells the audience what our hero is searching for, their innermost dreams or desires.
Betty, Betty, Betty. Okay. Whoa, he's so good. They sound so good together. This is so cute. The fact that they're gonna choose him and make him like the better Archie. Okay. Oh my god, are they gonna kiss?
Well, Archie, as we said, this is your I Want song.
Seems more to me like an I don't know what I want song. Not to worry, we can figure something out.
That was a good song though.
What do you, Archie Andrews, want
Betty
to do
Cooper.
in your life? What's your secret passion or dream?
Poetry. To be a poet. A poet.
But if I don't really know what I want to do with my life, how are you going to write a song about it?
Listen, we'll figure it out.
What do you want the most?
The only reason I'm getting through any of this is because of how supportive and incredible you are, Clay.
Oh! Aww. He just got a huge Broadway part, I'm pretty sure. Casey. I forget what it is. Moulin Rouge. Aww. If they do that like multi-dimensional endgame thing, it is going to be kind of sad that like if these aren't our people, which honestly that would really make me upset because that means that we've been watching an entire season of not our characters, you know? Like they are, but they're not the ones that we've been wanting and loving for the past 6 seasons. But if they are doing like a multi-dimensional endgame, which is what Raz said, I don't know. It would be really sad to see them end up together in the 50s, but Kevin in present day doesn't have him. That makes me sad to think about. And also, what are they planning to do? Like, have this all play out, get this ending of the 50s? I don't want to miss this, sorry. And then cut to present day, and we see them for 10 minutes at the end of the episode. We see them have their end game. It's like, what was the point? Like, you just redid the show. And don't get me wrong, I think this is really interesting. I think it's really good. But I don't think that this was the time to do it. This is not the time to experiment on this multidimensional endgame thing during the last season. Because I guarantee you, the last couple episodes or so are going to be super rushed because of the fact that, like, we're kind of in the middle of a new story right now. So how are we going to wrap up this story and that story and have it feel complete? Maybe I'm completely off. Maybe it's going to have an actual conclusion that fits and that makes sense. Maybe they thought of something that we didn't. I think this would have been really cool to see for season 5 or 6, maybe season 6, and then see the last season of our people that we know and love and that we've followed since the beginning. Because, you know, even when they did Riverdale and how we saw those characters in a different like universe and whatnot, that was like its separate thing. It was like, okay, we're still gonna get the season with our characters, but this is an extra little add-on to that season. Does that make sense? So it didn't take away from the characters that we know and love. It was an addition. But I love these two together and I'm gonna be so sad. And also, how are they supposed to have like a happy endgame even with Shoni? Like, because in the 50s, are they just going to make it unrealistic and suddenly gay people are accepted in the end? Because it's not going to feel fully happy if Shoni and them end up together, but they can't be out and proud and accepted. You know, that's not going to be as happy. Aw, they're so cute. That was such a good kiss, too. Aw. Them two are one of my favorite parts of the season. Please be
I don't know why I'm
Shoni.
hoping takes me to the Valentine's dance on Friday. But who are you for the next chasing?
Aww. Period. The song is so cute. The song is so cute. It's giving Archie comics. Aww. Listen, let's get back to that. Let's get back to... What the fuck is about to happen? Let's get back to the Betty and Veronica arguing over a boy. I hate it. I was so over it. But, like, we've gone so far from that plot when, like, that's really what has been happening. It's just so odd to me because, like, at the end of that date that Betty and Archie had, They literally touched lips. They kissed first of all, touched lips, and then Alice opened the door and was like, "Get inside!" You know, they were good. You know, they just had gotten interrupted by the mom, but then suddenly Betty was like, "Yeah, I just don't know about how he's been acting recently." It's like, wait, but you just went on a successful date. Did they cut a scene out or something? Did we miss something? Because how did that not go well, you know? I don't understand that. And then the random kiss with Veronica after he like gave his poem or whatever, that wasn't even talked about. So I'm like, I don't care whether this is like him exploring that relationship with Veronica also while also talking to Betty or what, but get back to that plot because nothing was talked about for either of those. And I don't understand why it was just like dropped. Same with the Betty and Veronica like almost kiss thing. It was just dropped and not talked about again. I don't get that. I don't understand what they're doing with that. This is a no. It's a no. If they kiss, I'm like, okay, thank you. Wait, that was everything. Hold on. That is so funny. I like how it's like, it's not even Archie driving. It's Tony driving with Archie holding onto her. That is hilarious. And the fact that she's so tiny. Honey, please. I love that. They missed an opportunity to say, oh, that's the scene that people thought it was Betty in a wig. Damn it. But that could have been like, oh wait, hold on. Let me rewind to this part so I can talk about it.
Archie was at my house day before yesterday.
But I'm gay. They missed an opportunity. How am I going to post a reaction to this? This is going to get blocked. Aw, this like whole setup is so cute. Okay, can I say one thing? I fully feel like it's going to be the last episode to when anything memory-wise or present day happens. Because, like, what the hell? And how is it an alternate universe? Is Jughead the only one that's, like, from the original universe? Because he had these memories. Like, he himself we know is the same person. So why are the rest of them not the same person? Like, what is going on? Is it gonna be like a sweet thereafter, whatever, hereafter? I don't know what it's called, but is it gonna be that type of situation? Or what? I'm confused because after this there is 6 episodes, right? And they have no thoughts at all in their heads about who they are or who they're supposed to be. So I don't understand what is happening at all. Ugh, I don't know. I'm just so confused how they're going to get from there to there. I really feel like it's going to be like a last episode thing. I really hope they surprise us and it isn't just a last episode thing, but I feel like it might be.
We're all friends, not frenemies.
And what does that word even mean?
I invented it.
Is this how you see us?
Right.
I'll get one of my Oscar and or Tony winning pals to write it for us. I'm thinking...
She's so annoying. I love her.
I'm challenging
Period.
you to write something truthful. Not just about Tony and I, though. That would be lovely. About you two as well.
Right. Airing out everybody but yourselves.
And we wrote you a new I Want song.
Strong musicals always have a romantic
I liked
chord.
that I Want song, though. It was so cute. Is it going to be completely different?
You want to give it a whirl? See how it fits?
Is this whole episode just to have him make a choice, even though he already made his choice? Betty is more than the girl next door. Aw. That's cute. Okay, so one thing I want to say that I don't know how they're going to do this. What are they going to do if, like, let's say I strongly do not think he's going to choose Veronica just because, you know, I've said my thoughts. People got annoyed with me for talking about it too much, so I'm not going to talk about it. Let's say he chooses Veronica. What's that going to look like if they get their memories back, go back to their present day, or at least like are their present day selves, and him knowing that he chose Betty and is engaged to be married to Betty? I feel like that alone makes me pretty confident he's gonna choose Betty, because how awkward would that be? Aw. Aw. What's that about?
It's not that simple. I mean, that's not really the big question that I'm wrestling with here.
In our musical.
Well, we've been asking you what it is.
I have to figure out some major stuff for myself.
Really? Archie?
Help you make the right decision about Whatever it is you need to decide.
He's got many things to decide.
Wow, I'm sure.
Ooh, are we
whatever
gonna,
comes
is this
up
gonna,
with
are we
will
gonna
be
talk
the
about it right now?
tops. Much better than Friday Valentine.
Archie and I kissed.
Do you like him?
I do. I like you more.
Okay. What? What? What is going on? What? Are they going there? Are they actually like genuinely going there? Like she straight up just said, I like Archie, but I like you more. What the fuck is happening?
I feel closer to you than anyone else in this town.
Are they gonna kiss? What is going on?
I feel the same way.
What?
Maybe this is the universe telling us to swear off Archie and focus on our friendship.
Friendship? Wait, was that supposed to be like a friend confession? Like, oh, I care about you more than I like him, so I'm not gonna let him come between us. Or was that like a I have feelings for you? Listen, I don't hate it. Obviously, I like the gay couples. Shoni is love, Shoni is life. But like, they have had zero chemistry the entire show. And that's not to say that like they shouldn't be together, because now they do have chemistry. I know there's people that have like shipped them since the very, very, very beginning in the first episode when they kissed. But this entire series, they have had zero romantic chemistry. And that's not because they don't have chemistry. It's because it's been written that way. It's been acted that way to show that there is no, like, these are friends. They love each other friendly. There's no romantic connection. However, this season, there has been many, many moments that have been different from how they've acted before, where I've been like, that was kind of gay. That is a little bit like more than what you would say to a friend. It's like, listen, I'm all for like experimenting with these different couples, and like you kind of can, because this is a different dimension or whatever it is. But this is also the last season. I don't think that this was the time to finally go into like what could be with them two. I am pretty 99% sure that they will not end up together. So to me, this just kind of feels like a waste, you know? I like it. They definitely have chemistry in this, in the 50s, and it's really cute, but at the same time, this is taking screen time and storyline away from Veronica and Archie, Betty and Archie, and Shoni. Also, Kevin and Clay. We already have these gay couples, but now you're going to throw this couple in that's clearly not going to end up together. And then finally explore this now that we're in the last season. It just seems like it's a little too late for that. Why are we exploring this couple that the entire series before this season has not had any romantic chemistry or connection at all? But now they do. And so we're going to explore it in the last season, in the last 7 episodes. I just don't think that if they were going to explore it, they should have done it a long time ago, or last season even. This season would have been fantastic if it wasn't the last season. So I guess you guys just have to do another one. Do a season 8.
It's adult stuff. Serious stuff between your mother and I. You, stick to your musicals and your singing and dancing.
That makes me wonder what it's about. I wonder if it has to do with Kevin's sexuality. Maybe they disagreed with how they feel about it. Like maybe the mom doesn't accept it, but the dad does. That's why he's not telling him.
Feel free to join in.
We'll see what happens.
Aww. 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 Oh, no. Aww. Aww. Can I just say, though, that, like, dimensions aside, universes aside, the fact that Shoni is destined to be together, they are soulmates in every single universe and dimension, is everything to me. We never have to worry about it because they are going to end up together in every single dimension, every single universe, because they are meant to be together. That is everything to me. Aww. Oh, shoot. They better not make me cry during them getting frisky. Aww. For a second, I was like, wait, is this the play? But I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is happening at the play. Aww.
Kevin and Clay, wowza.
This is going to be extremely powerful once we put it on stage.
Oh, Clay and I wrote
Actually,
this song for you
we can't.
and for us to sing and enjoy in private.
What?
When the world does catch up, and this beautiful song is included in your musical, Tony and I will be there too.
Aw.
Cheryl and I would like to be written out of Archie the musical until we can act as our authentic selves in it.
Yeah, what's the point in doing a play about the people in the school if you're not telling the truth?
I don't know. Pop?
He can't make decisions for anything. Finally, they have a scene. Damn.
Kevin's writing this musical about me. And I don't know why. I mean, the character he's writing isn't the person I am. The choice is actually between basketball and poetry.
You know what are the choices of that, though.
Well, it's about having to make a choice. Any choice. Right now.
Yeah.
Today. That could affect the
He
rest
can't
of your
make
life. And that's
any choices
scary.
in general.
A grilled cheese sandwich with a soup and a salad, as requested.
Thanks, Pop. But,
Just leaves after all that.
Grilled cheese. And make it to go, will you? Uncle Frank.
He didn't even get a
I'm not
sandwich.
gonna be on the basketball team anymore.
Damn. Maybe he just wants that time to focus on his poetry, but like why? You don't have to like quit basketball. You could just tell him that you're not going to like play in college or you're not going to continue, but that you are choosing poetry. I feel like he could do both, you know?
I want to focus more on my poetry.
Is that who you are now? Some kind of beatnik poet?
Don't make me beat your ass.
I won't approve of it. You're gonna regret it.
Or maybe...
You don't have to.
Look, Uncle Frank, if I don't
But that's
follow
his
my heart,
mistake to make if he does regret
I'm
it.
worried I might regret that even more.
I know he wants to focus more on his poetry. And I guess being on the Bulldogs does take out a lot of his time, like a ton of his time. So it makes sense, but he should probably like finish out the season.
Kevin?
Shit. Okay, it's good to know that was real though.
I'm just, anxious about the musical.
Oh, I can only imagine. But I was thinking...
It's weird to see
what do
him
you
like with a
say?
mom.
The three of us have dinner tonight.
Great, Mom.
Wonderful.
I feel like they're gonna confront him about being gay.
And I trust you'll agree it's worthy of our complexities.
Is it gonna be a love song? Cause what the hell is going on? My little gay Barchie heart is so confused. Aww. Aww. Every time I see him now, all I can think is that scene where they talk about their peepees. Aww. The chemistry is there. Are they gonna kiss? Right now? Is this real? Is this real? What? Kevin's like, hold on a minute.
What just happened?
Some kind of energy exchange.
A seismic one.
Whoa. Holy shit. So that wasn't real, right?
I think we should talk about whatever just happened during that song.
Okay, yes, super. We should.
Yes, I think you should. It's about time.
We've been thinking, when are we going to climb Mount Archibald?
Maybe there are other, more emotionally complex mountains to climb.
Dude, I am shook. I am shook. I stand by what I said, that it's annoying to me that they're exploring this now in the last season when there's 7 episodes of the entire show left. I feel like their genuine chemistry in real life just like is showing now because they had 0 chemistry in every single other episode before season 7. So I feel like that was purposeful, like we're not having any of this romantic energy because there's nothing there. Whereas this season, they've had these little undertones and these little moments where it's happened and then we see it. And now when this is happening, I can feel it as well. And it's hard not to find it cute when they're like cute. I don't think it's going to end with them together. And I feel like it's just kind of a waste of time. Like, why are we doing this the last season of the show when there's a million other storylines that need to be wrapped up and figured out? So is it going to be a thing where, like, in the end, no one ends up together? Like Betty and Veronica don't necessarily end up together, but they also don't end up with him? I don't know. This is wild. I don't know what to think about what just happened. Are they gonna date? What is going on? I'm so confused. But props to them though for like the entire series having no chemistry and then just pulling this shit out of their ass. Even when they kissed, when Betty was having that fantasy and stuff about her, I didn't feel that chemistry from Veronica back. Like I was like, okay, you can tell like who's bi and who's not, But then like now I am feeling it from Camila, which is so crazy. That switch, it's very impressive in an acting standpoint. I just don't think that it makes sense for it to be happening now.
Well, I realized I've kissed both of you, and I'm fond of you both.
Fond?
But I'm in a period
The
of
faces.
growth and self-discovery. So I'm gonna take
Okay.
a little time and not kiss anyone for a while.
Okay. The look of disgust from them. They really said, Varchi, nah. Veronica. What the hell?
We have to talk to you about something serious.
Your father and
We're
I.
getting a divorce.
I thought he already knew this.
This isn't something that can be fixed, unfortunately.
I really have to
Sounds
wonder
like
if it
you've
has
got
to
it all
do with
figured out.
accepting of him. I feel like it has to do with either one of his parents is gay too, or oh my god, him with the Jughead. Okay, hold on. Either it has to do with him being gay or one of his parents is like gay, because they're mentioning like disagreeing on something and then like, oh, there's differences that we have like that are too much, you know? So I wonder if it's the dad that accepts him and the mom doesn't. I feel like they might surprise us with something like that. I like Julian recently. It makes me kind of wish that Julian was Cheryl's brother all along and he was alive. He's like one of those characters you like hate and love at the same time. Hell no. But like, why did they write this like every single woman in the school likes him? LOL. That is how he acts. Principal Turtle.
Bravo!
Tell me he doesn't look like a
Very
snapping
well,
turtle.
son.
Look
Mr.
me in the eyes and
May
tell
I
me he
see
does
your
not look like a
dad?
snapping turtle.
We're not going to produce your musical this spring.
What?
Original musicals are tough sells, Kevin.
This is a high school.
For Oklahoma, I'm certain we'd have a complete sellout. All three performances.
Boring.
Because all of you nitpicked every song that Clay and I wrote for you. If you actually supported me even a little bit, we might have pulled it off, but you didn't. So now all that time and energy and effort, it was all for nothing.
Don't take it out on them.
He recently found out that his parents are getting a divorce.
Yeah, back then too, it was like unheard of.
It isn't my fault, is it?
What's going on between your dad and I has nothing to do with you or who you are. You have nothing to feel guilty about.
Oh shit, so they do know. What?
And I love you unconditionally.
What? So maybe it's the dad that doesn't accept it. Well, she did say it's not about him, but I don't believe that.
But working on your musical this week made me take a long, hard look at myself. And I was looking forward to seeing how the whole shebang would turn out.
Aw.
Will you keep playing it for me?
Aw. That's crazy though, that she knows. Aw. They sound so good. Oh my god. It's making me want to cry. Aw. Is everyone gonna come in? It's so weird seeing them like have a thing for each other. So weird. My heart is like split because I love it, but also like, why? I need more Shoni. Aww. Aww. I don't know why I just like start thinking about how them filming this and it's like their last thing together. It just breaks my heart. I don't want to say goodbye to them, guys. I don't want it to end. Aw. Or maybe the divorce. Aw. Aw. Maybe a divorce has to do with Sheriff Keller being part of the stuff with Principal Turtle and shit. Aw. That was so cute. Aw. Is it weird that I really enjoyed that episode? Whew, my goodness. There we go. That was season 7, episode 14. Well, okay, that went out of focus. There we go. That was season 7, episode 14 of Riverdale. You know what? I was expecting this to not be good based off of people talking about how it was going to be crap or whatever. I didn't see stuff that was like talked about after it came out, but I saw people being like, it's going to suck, R.I.P. Barchi, da-da-da-da, like, because I guess the script leaked or something. But I actually really enjoyed it. I thought it was like really emotional. And I just have so many feelings about everything that happened. I loved that this episode focused a ton on Kevin and Clay, but mostly Kevin. His parents are getting a divorce, And at first I was like, why are they being so dramatic about it? But it's because back then it was like unheard of for parents to get divorced. They would stay together even if they were freaking miserable. So Kevin was going through it. On top of it all, Principal Featherhead, Principal Turtle did not approve the play, which is insane because it's so good. And Kevin blew up on everyone. He spent so much time changing these songs, writing them to fit perfectly, and kind of took his anger out on them because he put so much effort into this for nothing to come from it, which I get. I understand why that hurts and why he's upset, but it's not their fault, you know? I wish they would somehow still do the play. Like, they could do it at the Babylonium or something like that and, like, make money outside of the school. I feel like that would be awesome because they could... I don't think they're going to do that because this was the musical episode, so I don't see how they would do another one with the play, but I feel like that'd be so cool to see them do it at the Babylonium completely outside of school and then get a ton of people to come, a ton of viewers to come see it and, like, prove them wrong, you know? There's so many things that happen this episode. Archie finally told his uncle he does not want to play basketball. He wants to focus fully on poetry. Wonder if we're going to see Miss Grundy again. I'm sure we will. But, like, ooh, I don't know what to think. I still feel like maybe that line about the husband was thrown in just to make us, like, make it clear to us that this is not going where it did before. But you never know, you know? I just don't think it was necessary to begin with. However, I do like that they're bringing back pretty much everybody. His uncle was obviously pissed and was like, you're just going to leave mid-season, which, like, I kind of understand the anger for that because you should probably at least finish the season, but he wants to put all of his time into poetry, so we better see him fucking do it. Otherwise, for what? You know? You better be writing some good shit, Archie. He dropped out of the play because it was just too much. They would rewrite the songs and it just wasn't working, and then he realized that he's not choosing between Betty and Veronica. He's choosing between basketball and poetry. And it was too much for his mental health. He dropped out. Julian was then going to play Archie. He has an amazing voice. I did not expect that. He was like the shining star of it all, to be honest. He was fantastic. That really surprised me. And I've actually really grown to love Julian. He's a piece of shit sometimes, but I've really started to like his character, and it makes me feel sad that we didn't get him the entire series. You know, if only... I know the show kind of started because it was about Jason Blossom's murder, but, like, there could have been another brother or something. I don't know. Something like that, so that Julian could have been there, because I feel like he really just adds something. You know, like, we have all of our main people, but Julian is kind of like, okay, he's a main person, hangs out with them, is around them, whatever, but he's like a menace, you know? We don't have a character like that in Riverdale. Everyone's just cool with everybody, and it would just be kind of like, you know, spicy. Like, with the girls, we have Cheryl that is that position, but there isn't really one for the boys. Kevin and Clay this episode were everything. The song that Kevin wrote for him and Clay and Shoni was, oh my god, so beautiful. And it was sad too that he was like, oh, I just like wrote it for us. The world's not ready for this to be in the musical, which I get. It probably isn't. And it was beautiful. The Shoni scenes were so beautiful. I was like trying so hard not to cry because they're having like this love scene kind of, you know, they're taking each other's clothes off and I'm sitting here like trying not to sob. Meanwhile, they're doing what they're doing. I just love that whole song was about the two couples. It was just beautiful. And I'm so glad they did not add Betty and Veronica into that, you know, to have it be like, oh my god, us too. When really, I don't know where they're going with Betty and Veronica. We'll talk on them in just a second. Don't worry. I really enjoyed like all of the songs and all of the performances. I felt like it all fit really well and I was pretty impressed actually. And yeah, that one line that Jughead said in the beginning or whatever when he was like, I feel like I've done these 4 years before. What if he's like slowly coming to? I hope from here on out we have those little hints here and there that like there's something else going on, you know, that something is happening, something's changing. It is so wild to me that Betty and Veronica sat down and talked about this, and Veronica said that she likes Archie, but she likes Betty more. Sorry? What? I'm so conflicted because the little gay me wants to be like, oh, I'm all for this. They're so cute. Give me all of the gay couples. But at the same time, I'm pretty positive in my heart they're not going to end up together. So it feels like they should have explored this last season or before, you know? But they couldn't really explore it then because I feel like present day Betty and Veronica didn't have that romantic connection that these two do. So it's confusing. The rest of the people in the show and their situations are the same as like present day. Betty and Archie, Veronica and Archie, that all like translates to present day, that they have those feelings as well. Tabitha and Jughead, all of them. Reggie and Veronica, everything translates to present day besides this. And that's what confuses me, because everything is still true to what we know, but this isn't. From season 7 is the only time that we've seen them have this romantic chemistry. And so I don't know how that's going to work. I have a feeling it's going to be something as simple as like, we tried it and it's just like, it doesn't work romantically. We're just going to be friends. I feel like it's going to be something like that. If I had any type of faith that they would end up together, I would be more on board with it. But the fact that I'm pretty sure they're going to have a moment of like, I think we're just better off friends, it makes me feel like, why are you taking away screen time from the actual canon gay couples, Kevin and Clay and Shoni? What is Kevin and Clay's ship name? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't know if I know that yet. But do you get what I mean? Like these gay storylines could be happening with Shoni and with Kevin and Clay, but we're giving it to Veronica and Betty, which is okay, because that's, in this situation right now, it is canon that they have these feelings for each other. But I truly don't think anything's going to come from it. So to me, that just seems like wasted time. They should have explored this, or like I said, done this season exactly how they're doing it now, but last season, and then flipped, like put last season as the last season, and then put this one as season 6. That way they could explore it and it wouldn't feel like we're just wasting time from the other queer couples that are actually together. I don't know. I don't see them like ending up together. I really don't. Like I said, my gay heart is like, oh my God, this is so cute. But then my gay heart at the same time is just like, wait, but like Cheryl and Tony are an actual gay women couple. So why are we focused on this when this is not going to end up being a thing? Maybe it will be, maybe I'll be surprised, but I highly, highly doubt it. I would say 98% chance they're just going to stay friends. Maybe they'll have a kiss and then that'll make him see it. I don't know. But the fact that they had a full-on conversation that was like, screw Archie, I like you. That's what is wild to me. And I am kind of glad that Archie was like, I'm not choosing anyone right now. I'm focusing on poetry, whatever. I need to figure my shit out. Fine. That's fine. But let's get the ball rolling, because there's 6 more episodes. There's just so much happening. Why are we introducing new situations like this Betty and Veronica thing? Why are we introducing all this new stuff when they haven't even yet been able to wrap up the old stuff? It's just so complicated to me. They need to have another season after this, because like, what are they doing? I don't know. I think just the fact that like we don't understand yet, and that's probably the point, is that we aren't going to understand until it's all revealed. But it's also frustrating as a viewer to understand that the show's about to end, but we're stuck here creating new stories when we haven't even figured out the old ones. That's what I don't get. And it's so frustrating to me. It seems like Kevin came out to his parents, at least to his mom. That was so beautiful. When she was like, it's you didn't do anything, and who you are isn't the reason either. It's like, whoa. Like, how beautiful is that? But that makes me feel like, I don't know, he kind of made it seem like he had also talked to his dad, but I'm pretty sure the dad left. Like, he helped him get his stuff, hugged him, and he left. So I don't know. But maybe it is like it's either about Kevin being gay, or it's about his thing with Principal Featherhead and the mom not approving, which is probably more likely that it's that, since she said that it has nothing to do with like who he is. I don't know. And it seems like the dad knows and supports him, since he was like, do your singing and dancing and play thing or musical thing, So it seems like he knows and understands and supports it. So that makes me happy. But it was such an emotional episode for Kevin, and just so beautiful. Archie was kind of frustrating this episode. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, dude, this is not that hard to figure out. It's really not that hard to figure out. Oh my God. Okay, we got to talk about the Betty and Veronica kiss. I forgot. So in real life, they just like felt that this like big thing of like, we want to kiss each other. So we got to see kind of what's in their head. That's how I took it, I guess. But I'm still stunned. Listen, it was a really cute kiss, and the situation is really cute. It's just not cute how late in the game we're doing it. I just, oh my God. Yeah, Kevin was fantastic this episode. I really loved his character. I really liked Julian and his singing. It was really sweet in the end. I just like was making me cry, because everyone came there to support him with singing, and it was kind of like a wrap up of the show, like it's the last musical episode and it's the last song that they sang together, and it was just emotional for me to witness it. It was beautiful, and it just like makes me want to cry thinking about it. I really, really loved the ending, and how they all hugged him and then just ended like that. It just felt very like final. It just really feels like it's kicking in that this is it. This is the last season. I don't want them to go anywhere. I don't want it to end. You know what? This show has had its ups and downs, obviously, but I truly love the show, and I'm sad that it's going to be the end. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to the next episode, guys. Hopefully I can watch it live. This was so good. I really loved it. I know some people probably hated it because it was a mess, and there was some mess in it, but I really loved some of the undertones of a lot of the songs and the meanings of a lot of the songs. The Archie stuff, I'm over it. Betty and Veronica, I don't even know how to feel. Everybody else, it was beautiful. I really loved it. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. I'll see you guys for episode 15. Thanks for watching.
Looking like that, make a gentleman stare.